What did the killer say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Are we South Sea? Or are we dealer? I might not Riichi, depending on whether we get 12,000 or 8,000, 'cause we benefit from being the dealer. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I gotta say this, okay? I'm warmed up. I know I changed shirts in between last video and this video, but I'm recording on the same day. It's very rare that I get to record two videos on the same day just because life stuff has been so hectic, wall-to-wall chaos, but I'm telling you right now, it feels good. It feels good to be warmed up. It feels good to be having already counted 5 blocks in my hand time after time this morning. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. How am I doing otherwise? I ran out of snacks today. Honestly, very depressing. Honestly, extremely frog in my throat. Let me clear that real quick. 2 Dora in this charting hand. You've heard of 2 chains, but 2 Dora. I was eating these really good sesame, like flat things. Basically, just a bunch of sesame seeds glued together by honey. Absolutely delicious. Was it? Oh my god, the Dora are just flowing tonight, folks. Can you feel the tile flow tonight? Let's freaking go. I mean, this one's disappointing because the crossword already opened up their hand for a one of bamboo. I don't love that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That means that they have something. Maybe they have a south wind. Maybe they have an east wind. Maybe they got a white dragon, a little blue eyes white dragon up in their hand. Because otherwise, I don't understand why they would do such a thing. Okay, I mean, this is interesting. I gotta take this terrible weight, right? Like if we draw into 7 of characters here, or 7 of okay. Here's the thing. I will discard the 7 of bamboo. We don't need it anyway. I'm also just gonna say this. The 7 of circles, 2 of them are already gone. This shape is not long for this world. Would love to draw something like another 2 of characters. Would love to draw something like the 5 of characters as well. 1 tile away. All right, God, if you're on my side, can we just get a 7 of characters in my hand? Riichi 3 Dora on a double-sided weight where we can also... I mean, I gotta do it to you. This is not what we wanted, but it's maybe what we deserve. Ooh, I've been such a naughty boy lately. Welcome to this channel. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either, but we're all pogging up. Ran out of snacks. Guess what I'm eating? I'm eating these healthy. I can't go out and buy more unhealthy snacks, dude. I got this like giant Costco-sized bag that my parents gave me the last time that we visited them of nutritious trail mix. I literally cracked open into a cranberry health mix right before this video. It's not as fun as the sugary snacks that I've had before, but you know, in the long run, it's probably definitely healthy for me. I will say this, and I don't care who this offends, okay? Sorry if there's any snowflakes out there. Nice. Oh, you thought you could... Oh. What are you, a nice bowl of ramen? I'm slurping you up. There's the Mongon to start East 1. Welcome to Riichi Mahjong. Classes in session. What was I saying? Oh, dude, I don't care who this offends. So if there's any snowflakes in the audience, which is not language that I'm using it very ironically. Can I make that clear? I'm using it very ironically. You might want to turn the TV off or the tablet off. God, I'm so freaking old and outdated. The best ingredient, the best part of a trail mix is the M&Ms, okay? It's the chocolate. Whatever chocolatey apparatus you have in there. A chocolate-covered pretzel, perhaps. Chocolate-covered almond. That's undeniably, without question, the best part of a trail mix experience. Now, Chex Mix is another story. Chex Mix, and this one, I understand that I might be in the minority opinion. You know how they give you the mini pieces of bread in the Chex Mix? It's just like a tiny, it's just like a bread, but you take the Photoshop tool and you just drag it from the corner, right? That, to me, is one of the best parts of Chex Mix. Either that or just the cardboard. You know what I mean? And you're like, what kind of Chex Mix are you eating? What do you call the default Chex Mix, you know, thing? You know how the air's like mostly nitrogen or whatever? What's the nitrogen of Chex Mix? It's just like it's like the waffle thing, right? It's the cardboard. It's just the cardboard. It's just the packing peanuts that they throw into the Chex Mix. By the way, we don't win this hand, right? Like, there's no way on God's green earth that we win this hand. I mean, maybe we could throw away one of these, but then it's like, what happens if we draw the 7 of circles? I would love it if someone could call Riichi here, and then we could huge time fold. In fact, you're gonna love this or hate this, or love it or list it. What if I sorry, sorry, not this one, not this one. We have no Dora, maidenless. Touch grass, no souls, no stamina upgrades. We're taking huge L's here, folks. I don't know what to tell you. I like the default Chex Mix ingredient a lot. I like the waffle a lot. That's probably number 1. Number 2, but like I don't know if that's a popular opinion, because it's like, no, maybe that's too boring for some of you. Maybe some of you want me to be like the Joker and say that, my favorite part of Chex Mix is the bag. No, I'm not gonna do that. Some people still value honesty on their YouTube channels, and I'm one of them. By the way, just saved a burning orphanage right before this stream started. Oh, sorry, I'm late today. White Dragon, I don't think I'm gonna discard at all this game forever. Other people might call Riichi here. I don't give a flip. Sorry for the aggravated language, but I genuinely don't give a flip. Here's the 8 of bamboo. Right Lord might cheat this sub. We don't know. We don't know exactly what they're going for. And also, can I just say this while I have your ears? I'm just gonna say this because I need to get this off my chest. It's not real Chex Mix unless it comes from the Chex region of France. I thought about that joke. This is embarrassing. Thought about that joke before I started recording this video. As I was eating my little trail mix, I thought about that joke. That joke came to me in nothing short of divine inspiration. I was like, this is gonna crush. Look in the comments right now. Look in the comments right now. I guarantee you there's 5 identical comments being like, you sung that Chex Mix joke wherein you said it's not real Chex Mix unless it comes from the Chex region of France. Saved me. I guarantee it. And I can't control people. I don't have 5 alternate YouTube comment accounts. That would be sad. But now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, is that really such a bad idea? Just get 1 compliment per video. I don't. So what? So what if it's from my own myself? I don't care. You think I'm not above that? Hang on. Yeah, I throw the 2. Nothing is safe. Oh, White Dragon was a little bit safer. White Dragon was a little bit safer. I did not see that it was discarded by Right Lord. Fairly odd parents, aka fairly recently. A crossguard was one of the most dangerous things I've ever seen, by the way, right? They conned you while they had called Riichi. Very spicy. I would even go so far as to say, and if you have any kids watching, maybe turn them away from the screen real quick. I would even go so far as to say Spice Town, USA. All right, what's this hand doing? What that hand do, though? We have 3 pairs in our hand. Unfortunately, this is neither our seat wind nor our prevalent wind. Chibli voice, nor. I mean, this is interesting. 4 pairs in our hand now. Show me a 5th pair. Show me a 5th pair right now. I quit my job and I work for you. You know what this hand also feels like a little bit to me? If we have to go down this dark and dangerous path, we could go Tanya, right? Pawn this, pawn this, pawn this. You know, finish you. I mean, one of you needs to be a pair, and we would throw away the north winds. But, you know, things could be worse. Things could absolutely be worse. Now, what's the door? It's the south wind. Very spicy, but it's hard to use right now. It's not the prevalent wind. Left Lord having it would be the worst case scenario. By the way, can I just master 3-star? But on a psychological downward spiral. You and me both, brother. Who's with me? I still have 2 safe tiles in my hand. I don't mind going a little shields down. Are you a Saint level player? You just ranked up to Saint. This is you just ranked up to Saint, and you're too scared of the throne room. Honestly, I feel that. I'm scared of the throne room. So in the throne room, for those of you who don't know, it's like kind of like a wish list for streamers to just get gifts from their fans. No, I'm just kidding. That's Throne, the app. This is hell. But maybe it's Riichi Pinfu? I mean, 7 pairs doesn't happen. Left Lord gonna pawn. Okay, go ahead. Absolutely. As my voice gets higher and higher. The thing about the throne room is that the door is no longer shiny. I think the numbers that you have on the right side of your tiles also disappear. I mean, this is not, you know, not really a debuff for me because I know how to read 1 through 10. Like when I was, you know, my family emigrated to the States when I was but a wee lad. I can't discard this. I think that the reason that they opened up their hand is because they're cooking. I think that the reason that they opened up their hand, maybe they got 1, maybe they got 2 of the Vivian Southwinds. Yusong, stop saying that. You're only allowed to say it when it's the Vivian Westwinds. Also, why didn't you just go for Chi Toy right off of the dang bat? I don't know. I'm too stressed out. But I know how to read 1 through 10 in Chinese, and so that's not really a debuff to me. I hate to brag, okay? Hate to be a little braggadocious, but that's just the way it is right now. What do we want to see? I mean, more character tiles wouldn't be that bad, right? You've heard of more cowbell, but more character tiles? It's true. If we get more character tiles, maybe we can get rid of these circle tiles and this maybe this 8 of bamboo. Get into a little bit of a weird, you know, will they, won't they of a half flush. Now, Left Lord, I don't like what you're doing. I think that it's, oh, and there's the Riichi, but guess who's got a pair of the North Winds 2 thumbs and is happy to see that? This guy. Wow, chasing Riichi. Right, Lord. Okay, I love it. Left Lord, what are you doing right now, brother? Whoa! What just happened? Oh, whoa, that's a spicy meatball, folks. Folks, we just witnessed a spicy meatball. What are we, the Sicilia countryside? I mean, they must have been in Tenpai. I respect the ever-loving F out of that. Calling that con? Ooh, baby. That does impress me much. What's the door? 7 of bamboo. We can accept the 7 of bamboo. A little bit awkward with the shape, but you know what? Country boys make do. Country Mahjong players make do. What else we got? Southwind would be a lovely thing to receive in this hand. 2 of circles. Like the one famous Family Guy clip. I'm going, you know what I mean? Dude, I can't believe that Family Guy. I mean, I used to stay up late to watch Family Guy. Never underestimate the power of, like, I think that a lot of appeal of TV shows for me as a child was that I wanted to watch TV shows for adults because I wanted to be taken more seriously. You know what I mean? Wanted to be more mature. I didn't want to be treated like a child any longer. Wanted to be treated like a gosh dang adult, okay? Hang on. What do I throw here? What do I Henry David throw here? I don't know. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe you should have kept that too, brother. This is like feeling like Tanyo. It doesn't feel like a good Tanyo. It feels like a bad grandpa. I would love to see the 7 of bamboo. And there it is, folks. And there it is. And now what do we want to see? Now we want to see a 3 of characters. Because then we have something lovely here. If we draw 3 of characters, we could call Riichi. We can win off of a 3 of bamboo or a 4 of bamboo. So that's the 2 tile weight. It's not the most amazing thing in the world. Would have been in Tenpai. Would have been in Tenpai for maybe a 2-sided weight. Had I kept the 2 around, maybe discarded the 1 of characters. A little bit of a misplay there. Not gonna lie to you. A little bit of a misplay, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe keeping the 1 of characters as a safe tile was also an okay strategy. I mean, we've drawn all 3 blue eyes white dragons, which really hurts. I really wanted to watch the shows on Nick at Night because it's not for kids. And I was a kid. I mean, it's hilarious to think in retrospect that I, as a child, wanted mature, sophisticated television, and the mature, sophisticated adult television I was watching was Family Guy. 5-minute chicken fight scenes? Hell yeah, brother. Can I sign me up twice? I remember watching Family Guy, buying episodes on iTunes. God! Woo! We'll take it. All simples, red 5 door. We'll absolutely take it. Pawning and cheating to get into Tenpai? I've always said that good players pawn and cheat to get into Tenpai. I'm a good player. Who says that I can't have a little pawn and chi to get into Tenpai as a treat? Remember having an old iPod and buying episodes of Family Guy so I could watch them over and over? I think that if you handed me an iPod now of the same size and it had the same Family Guy episodes, I think after a few minutes I could start reciting all the lines. I think I could genuinely start reciting all the lines. Okay, we got to talk about this hand for a little bit. I honestly want to go for the half flush, but I was too much of a coward to pawn the 9 of circles. And why do I say that? Well, it's a little thing called self-deprecating humor. I think that the pawning there is not necessarily correctamundo. Excuse me. The reason being because like our hand is not that good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4-ish shapes in our hand. It's not good enough. It's not beef good enough. I'm sorry to whoever I might be offending with this turn of phrase, but it's genuinely not beef good enough. Now, this is a little bit of a weird situation, folks. My real voice reveals have been becoming more and more frequent recently, but 4 pairs in our hand. One of our pairs is the Dora. I'm telling you right now, I can make this promise to you. If we get into a 7-pair scenario, there's no way in HE double hockey sticks that I'm calling Riichi, right? We are in a we are in a commanding position. 1 tile away from Tenpai. What do we need to draw? A 1, 2, or a 6? Definitely want to try to get rid of the 6 of bamboo. No one's gonna, I mean, it's probably not gonna come out later in the game. Sure, I'll throw a 6 of bamboo. I'll throw a 2 of circles. You think I won't go sicko mode and start throwing away my 2 of circles? There's a Riichi. So what happens here? Well, we can draw into one of our awesome tiles, or we can just start folding. Vivian Westwind seemed like a pretty safe bet, right? It's like investing in the S&P 500. If it ever crashes, we got bigger problems, brother. Okay? Vivian Westwinds are coming out, but it's not like I'm ever going to go all triplets. And I think, you know, in examining the decisions that I've made up until this point, I can stand by them 100%. Not pushing. I still got the Westwinds. I mean, the left lord could be on a single tile wait for the Vivian Westwinds. It's still possible. Very, very unlikely. I'm gonna throw my guaranteed safe tiles first, but you know, we'll throw the Vivian Westwinds if we have to. So what do we want to have happen? Now, this is a pretty spicy question. We want one of these bozos. I say that affectionately, okay? I would invite you over for Thanksgiving dinner, probably. No, probably not. We're strangers. I don't know you. You could be a very weird person. Very aggressive or something. I don't know. But I say this affectionately. I mean, I wish we could have gotten into Tenpai, right? But that's okay. That's okay. I want one of you to deal into another one of you. I don't really care who it is. What I don't want to have happen is a sumo. I would much rather a Ron than a sumo right now. Ever heard of the Weasleys? Vivian Westwinds, you're absolutely gone. Your ASS is grass right now. Yusong, why do you pretend to not swear when we've all seen the Twitch highlights on this very channel? Comedic effect. A little thing called self-deprecating humor. A little thing called weirdo humor. Huh? What do you think about that one? Irreverent humor in this economy. Other shows that I like. Oh, there's the sumo. So the reason that we didn't want to see the sumo is because we have to pay out the dealer penalty. So this is Riichi, sumo. Anything else? They have prevalent wind. Okay, luckily our dealer penalty is only a little bit, just a little trim off the top. A little 2,000 points. But hey, it's the price of doing business. And you know what? I like our seat position right now because in South 4, we will be the dealer. So if we need to go for it, if things have gone really south, like we're in South 4, pun extremely intended, then we can go for it. If not, we can just maybe fold right on out of there. Try to get into an exhaustive draw scenario. All right. Weirdo hand, right? A little bit of a weird hand right now. Ooh, oof ba boof. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need like a pair in our hand. We need like a pair in our hand. I mean, I'm going to throw away my dangerous tile. 5 of circles. I don't want to deal in with you later in the game. You know what would be awesome to draw? Never mind. Safe tiles. Safe tiles would be awesome to draw. I throw the 9 of bamboo here. I go a little Suji gaming first and foremost, and then I throw the red dragon. I just didn't want to deal into Epots and red dragon. This is a weird situation, folks. What do we want to necessarily push with? I could push with the 8 of circles, or excuse me, I could fold with the 8 of circles. I mean, I could push with this, but that doesn't seem that great. If one of these passes, all of them will pass. That is a good scenario. I know that a crossword can't be waiting with a 4-5, right? They've already discarded a 6 of bamboo. They'd be in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. However, they could still be waiting with a 1-2. And 1-2, you know, it's a terrible wait. It's a terrible wait, but guess what? It's like the line of the DMV. It's a terrible wait. But if one of these passes, we have 3 safe tiles, and you know what? That's worth its weight in gold. Okay, 7 of bamboo also safe. I mean, it's hilariously, we are 1 tile away from Tenpai. Would I ever chase this hand? I don't think I would ever chase this hand. I'm also a little bit scared. Left Lord is not going to just roll over and die. I think they're just trying to get a relatively small hand. Could be going for some kind of flush in the character suit, right? Maybe they got a pair of the door or two, but it doesn't seem that way with the discards that they're spouting off right now. What do we want to see? 7 of characters would be really, really good. I'm not gonna lie to you there. I'm gonna throw the 7 of bamboo before it gets me into some real trouble. I don't think I can ever throw this tile. It's really unfortunate, but it's not screaming safety, right? It's not screaming security. What am I, having a Freudian moment right now? The way I want to be returned to the womb? Look, sometimes doing YouTube commentary, just things come out. And you can't really control them. And you just gotta let it ride. Just gotta let it ride. White dragon, green dragon, a lovely combination. Chocolate vanilla swirl in your ice cream cone. I will say this. I think that if you get your ice cream in a cone, you might be a child. And I will say this. Do I, Yusong, as the human being, right? No facetiousness, want ice cream in a cone right now? Oh my God. Yes, I do. But the horrible thing about growing up and turning into an adult is that you know that the cup is better for you. The cone has so much bad potential. If you don't eat your ice cream fast enough, it's gonna make a giant freaking mess all over your hands. And even potentially your body, your clothes. And you don't have a parent to clean your clothes for you. That's a situation that you yourself are going to have to contend with. So this is why I kind of like it when ice cream places do like a cup, but they break up a waffle cone and put it into the cup. So you can get some of that like doughy cone experience while having the maturity and the responsibility and the security of knowing that your ice cream is in a cup. Anyone want to go back into the womb? Just got us out of there. And you know what? Plunged me right back into this conversational nightmare. What do we want to see with this hand? Excellent question, Yusong. So what do we want to see? I want to see a 3 of bamboo or a 2 of bamboo. I would love to call Riichi here. Oh, hang on, folks. Hang on. The 1 of characters is dead in the water. This has to be our pair. So what do we want to see? We want to see a 4 of circles. That way we can wait on the 3 of bamboo. Okay, the 3 of bamboo is just coming out right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, this is a terrible wait, folks. So what do we do in this scenario? It's actually really, really simple. We hope and pray that we draw into a 5 of circles, and then this is Pinfu. I don't even know if I'll call Riichi. We're already in first place. I'm feeling peachy. We don't need to call the Riichi, okay? Cross are thinking about something. I think they probably are in Tenpai. This is, and there's the safe tile. Maybe electing to not call Riichi. I'm not sure what's going on, folks. Not sure what's going on. Arguably, should have dropped the 4 of circles. Do not, wow. Pair of the North Winds just got dropped. Here we go. 4 of circles, please pass. It did. Here we go. We're gaming, folks. We're absolutely gaming. Making my way downtown. Pinfu hands, Mahjong lands, and I'm homebound. There's a 6 of bamboo. I will say this. If I draw, ooh, I mean, this is, I could Mondo fold. But you know what's better? A little Suji gaming. We know that they can't have a 7-8 in their hand. Could they even have a pair of the 9s? No, that's impossible. That's impossible. We see 3 of them. Can I throw the 9 of characters? Ooh, that's a spicy one. It's definitely a spicy one. I don't think that we should. Don't think that we should, but we could consider it. 9 of bamboo. Okay, we would have been into a weird tenpai situation, but them's the breaks. Burping. Huge burping moment. I cannot do that. Real voice reveal, by the way. I cannot do that. Abraham Lincoln, I cannot tell a lie. George Washington, I cannot tell a lie. Who's the guy that's not telling lies? I did this like a few episodes ago too, and I still don't know who up not telling lies as a part of American history. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get into senpai. I mean, this is a really interesting situation where our hand has like a ton of value there within, but I do not think that we can go for this one at all, folks. I gotta go Suji Gaming. Again, the same logic, right? They can't have a 4-5. They could have a 1-2, but a lot of the 1s are discarded, and it's a terrible weight. It's a terrible weight for them. A lot of 5s coming out. Super Mario Maker, interesting. 5, 5, 5, 5, 4. The reason being, no one can have a 5-6 in their hand right now. All the 5s are gone. 3, 1, 1, 1. And then the last one's the door indicator. Also, they can't have a 2-3 in their hand because of that 1 of circles that they previously discarded. So we are, in fact, gaming right now. And it's not real gaming unless it comes from the gaming region of France. Okay, okay. It was worse the second time. Waiting on a 1 and a 4 of characters. What did I tell you? We're not throwing the 1s. I mean, granted, the majority of my trepidation was around the 6 and the 9 of characters. But hey, still feel like I was right to be careful, you know? Coward meta. This is an interesting hand. Maybe just a Tanya, right? Maybe just a Tanya. But maybe that's all that we need right now. Do I keep a random 7 of characters? I don't think so. I think I would much rather, keep the white dragon. Save a cowboy, save a horse, okay, immediately punished. Save a horse, ride a white dragon. That sounds worse than I wanted it to sound. What do we want to see? Show me a 3 of circles, followed by a 7 of circles. And then I throw this, and then we're going to go to Virginia, and then we're going to go to the White House. Yeah. It would have been nice to get into a Riichi Pinfu situation. I mean, we still can, right? We still can. Or who up pawning their worms right now? Sure, I can do this. Who up pawning their worms right now? 1 tile away from Tenpai. No defense. None defense left beef, by the way. And yet, look at this, folks. Look at this. We are gaming. And now, mommy doesn't know daddy's getting clapped with a Suji trap, doing something unholy. It's a TikTok meme. I'm still not, still a little bit relevant. That Yusong, that's an outdated TikTok meme? Okay, come on. We don't have to litigate everything specifically, okay? So, we've thrown a 4 of circles. If someone wants to throw a 7 of circles, it would definitely be well within their rights to do something, right? Like, they know that I don't have a, they know that I don't have a 5-6 in my hand. Hey, I'm just an innocent guy over here pawning my, wait! I could have had, oh, my mistake, folks. My mistake. Oh, my mistake. Could have had triplets. Could have had an extra 2 Han in this Tanyao hand. I mean, could still get back there if we pawn a 2. And now I'm like, I don't know if that's right. You know what I mean? I don't know if going triplets is necessarily right here, because we could. It's so spicy, right? We go triplets. What do we discard the 8, wait on a 6, right? And then we hopefully draw into a 5 of bamboo or something. Okay, luckily, it doesn't seem like we're being Mondo punished. I mean, a crossroads throwing the Dora. They're not scared of my potentiality of having a all triplets hand, which means that they're going for something. All right. I mean, interesting situation. We could fold. We could absolutely fold. 1, but not a lot of 2. No, a lot of 2s are gone. A lot of 2s are gone indeed. I'm going to throw this. I think this is a calculated risk. Did a little pros and cons column in my own hand. Is this my fault? Is this my fault for missing triplets? Oh, it's a rare one, though. You don't ever consider triplets. I don't know why. I was allergic to considering the triplets. They just got a dealer Mongon. Please let me win this one. I don't know who I have to talk to, okay? I don't know who I have to cosplay Yostar, just slide into the DMs, okay? Name a character in this game that you want me to cosplay. I'll do it. Just give me some better tiles. This is all I can offer you in response. But I hope you'll take it as what it is, and that's an offering. It's a deal. I'm willing to come to the table to start negotiations. What do we want to see in this hand? Love to see another 7 of circles or an 8 of bamboo, right? We want to see a pair in this hand? Okay. It's a little bit awkward. Not necessarily the pair that I wanted, but maybe the pair that I deserve. 7 of circles is kind of floating in the middle of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we get maybe keeping the 7 of circles is correct there. The reason being is we don't really have a 5th shape. I was kind of banking on the fact of drawing something here. I mean, I have to take this. The reason that we have to take this is because we can accept the Dora with this hand very, very easily. The 8 of characters is still a live tile. We could definitely, you know, fit that into our busy schedule, aka our potentially a Riichi Pinfu hand. Okay, not necessarily in the business of misery. Let's take it from the top. Super spicy, right? So if we draw into 8 of characters, that's undeniably the nut draw. We get 1 Dora, we have Riichi Pinfu, and we can wait on a 1 of circles. 8 of characters. The cows would come home for the 8 of characters. Wow. We're not the dealer, and we don't have to pay out the dealer penalty. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai still. It's not like we were in Tenpai and we're folding out of it, okay? Crossroad is folding. It's an interesting maneuver. Any other tiles that we can discard? Unfortunately for us, you're giving us some safety. What do I have in my hand? Riichi Pinfu 1 Dora? But that's like Fantasyland. I don't have that in my hand. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we could. But if you read Riichi Book 1, the Holy Scriptures, don't think about what could be. Just consider what you have in your hand when making decisions such as this. And I think this is correct. I genuinely do. What else can we fold with? Well, we can go Suji Gaming, right? We can discard a... oh, hang on. Anything that we know to be safe? Okay. Well, we know nothing to be safe. We know that they can't be waiting with a 6-7 in their hand. So the 8 of bamboo looks to be safe. 3 of circles. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Do I ever chi this? No. The reason that we don't chi that, by the way, is because, like, it would kill one of our safer tiles. They could have an 8-9 in their hand and be waiting to ruin my entire freaking life. Okay, now that they don't have a 7-8 in their hand. So Super Mario Maker, interesting. Hang on. Let me, Yusong's got to think for a second. All the 3s are gone. So Right Lord is thinking what I'm thinking, and that the 2 of circles and the 1 of circles should both be safe. 5 of characters, really? You're going inside Suji on this MF? Okay. I like the way you're thinking. You're a sick little freak, and so am I. Just kidding. Not derogatory, again. Would invite you over for Thanksgiving dinner, probably. Just don't bring any Chex Mix, or otherwise I'm gonna have to fire off some of my incendiary opinions. I think probably my most incorrect food opinion is that cake is too sweet, but I'll defend that until the day that I die, probably. That's hyperbole. Hang on. 6 of characters? Absolutely 6 of characters. Let's freaking go. How can they win if I discard the 9 of characters? They could have a pair of them. They could have a pair of the 9s and be on a double pair weight. In fact, that wouldn't shock me, right? A lot of good tiles have been thrown up until this point. 1 of circles is omega interesting. 1 of circles, I think, is our next safest tile, right? Besides any, like, tiles that we know to have been discarded. Okay, 5 of circles. You're gonna make 5 of circles? I'll absolutely throw the 5 of circles. The reason that 1s are safe is because it's impossible for someone to have a 2-3, almost through the 4 accidentally. Just not gonna lie to you there, almost through the 4. Right Lord somehow manages to stay in Tenpai for like a Mong on hand throughout all of that. Very spooky scary. Very spooky scary indeed. South 3. Now's the serious time, okay? Gotta pull up our pants. We gotta do some gaming. Left Lord, I don't know if they knew what the Dora was before discarding their first tile, but they discarded the 9 of circles almost immediately. Okay, what do we got going on here? Smells like Riichi Pinfu, but we got a lot of like leaky holes in the ship, right? We got a lot of Thomas middleweights up in here. I'll keep the 2 pairs in my hand. Why? Riichi Book 1 states that if we have a closed hand, 2 pairs in our hand, much like the rapper 2 Chainz, is not a bad thing to have around, right? Doors, the 9 of circles, we can't really do anything about that. That's not a tile that I really want to F with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fine. You want to tango? Let's tango. I'll keep this for the Star Wars Rogue One chance that we draw into a pure double sequence. It's extremely rare. It's extremely rare. I'm not happy about it. The Yusong Liu story. Here we go. Weird shapes in our hand, right? The 3-tile middleweights. It feels very, very difficult that this hand gets into some kind of Pinfu scenario. We have to end up on a double weight somehow, and I'm not even sure that's possible. We could draw into a 6-7, right? Or we can draw into like a 2 of characters here. Those are some of the ways that we can do it. 8 of characters is a little less spicy because we've already discarded the 9, so we risk a little Zuzzy Ferret in jail there, unless we just happen to draw into the 6 or the 9 ourselves. A Crosslord, can you stop? And also, F you for giving me the 8 of characters after I just said all of that. Everyone at this table is discarding gas. I'm scared. Can we enact protocol 417? Hold me? Can someone hold me? I'm feeling a little bit scared at the Mahjong table. I'm crying at the club. I'll just say that much. Any Sanshoku chances here? Nah, dude, there's no Sanshoku chance here. Oh, brother, someone's gonna call Riichi, and it's not gonna be me. I think that's the way that this hand is going, but what do we have? We have some 2 of circles, and we have some 1 of circles. And I think it's good. 3 2 of circles are visible right now, so the chances that someone has a 2-3, still likely, still pretty likely, but in terms of relative safety, I think that's the best option that we might have right now. At least no one has like a triplet of the door or something. These are fairly comforting things that we might notice at a time like this. Okay, Right Lord. As I go through adolescence, Right Lord sheeing up a 1, 2, 3. That says to me 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. That says to me misclick. That says to me doesn't matter because the crossword's gonna sumo. What did you have, Tanya? Tanya sumo? Red 5? Oh, brother. Oh no. All right, well. Moments ago, we were pontificating about this very situation. We are in South 4, but at least we are in the dealer seat. So our destiny, holy guacamole, is up to us, folks. Is up to us. This is not a flush, right? This is not a flush. I'm never throwing the 7 of characters. I don't think I'm pawning them either. Oh boy. Okay, what do we want to see? Another Vivian Westwind would go so unbelievably hard. You have no idea. That would be chef's kiss. We drew into a triplet of the green dragons. We can even con if we're feeling... Why do I open my mouth? And we don't con here unless we get into Tenpai or we're getting closer and closer into Tenpai. Look at this hand right now. Look at this hand. We're in shambles. We're in brambles. It's not a great situation. Do I pawn you? No, we don't have a separate pair in this hand. 6 of circles would be really, really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we draw another Vivian Westwind, I think I have to con. I think that is one situation where it's very obvious that for us to con. A Crosslord pawning the white dragons. So, unfortunately for us, it seems as if a Crosslord is going to win this one. That's horrible news. That's horrible news, Bears. What can I do? We can pray that we draw into the Vivian Westwind. Wow, we would have maybe had a half flush with this hand. We maybe would have had a half flush had I forsaken my humanity and just went all circle tiles. Oh my! Go ahead, Chi. You don't know this is gonna be the last Chi you're ever gonna make. Give me a... Oh, boy. Oh, boy, howdy. Gee whiz, Harry Potter. I throw the 2 of bamboo? Don't Ron me. This would be the most painful Ron in all of existence. You're gonna hate this. Why would I con here? To give Left Lord a chance to get back into the game? Or I could con and hope that... Oh, God. I can't con this. I can't con this. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I need someone to throw the Vivian Westwind right now. Need someone to throw the Vivian Westwind. That is not the Vivian Westwind. This is... Oh, my God. Woo! Horrible. Well, from bad to worse, folks. From bad to worse. Could have maybe thrown the 4 of characters. It's inside Suji. Southwind. How are you doing? This is looking like a safe tile with my pants on the ground. I mean, I should be happy with second place. And I am. And I am. White Dragon 2 Dora. Respect the hustle, right? Left Lord's got to do something. They're in last place anyway. I respect the hustle. Any day where Wanjiro ends up in 4th place is a bad day in the Mahjong Soul Shrine, right? It's very unfortunate. I do miss getting 1st place. I feel like first place is a distant memory. I feel like I have a picture of 1st place on just printed out from frickin' Staples on my bedside table, and I stare at it longingly every night. What do you throw here? Your hand is in Tenpai. You're gonna chase here with the 7 of characters. It's spicy. And you don't have to throw the Dora. Honestly, kind of respect it. But what about folding? What about folding? You know what I mean? You can pawn the East Wind, then you have Sea Wind Prevalent Wind. Sea Wind Prevalent Wind, red 5. Right now, if you call Riichi, you gain 1 Han from Riichi, but you lose a potential 2 Han. And I know it's like a bird in the hand is worth a 2 Han in the bush, right? But I don't know. I mean, I like this. This is spicy, and you don't have to discard the Dora. And if I discard the Dora, you get to rock my world. Riichi, red 5 Dora. Whereas if you would have had Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, red 5. It's 2 of the same, right? Relatively. What happens here? Someone deals in. 2 Riichis on the board right now. You call the most evil con I've ever seen in my entire life. Here's the thing about this. Why not discard the red dragon? You want after a con? 2 players are in Riichi. I think that, like, this is the moment where Twitch chat would turn against you. But, like, you have to do it. Sometimes as the parent, you got to be like, no, we're not stopping at McDonald's. We got to make it home. Sometimes you got to throw the red dragon here. It's a safe tile. It's a safe tile. 2 of these bozos could deal in with the South Winds too. Oh man, the South Wind is live. There's 1 of them left in the... Wow. You draw red dragon. Then it's me. Then you're a crosslord. It would have maybe happened. It would have maybe happened. I know opening up the wall only serves to cause pain. Here, let me just check, by the way, who cast the first, who threw the first punch here? You're gonna call Riichi right here? I don't understand why. It's later in the game. Ah, you resisted the call of the void to con. Huge respect. Late into the game, this might be like a defensive Riichi to try to keep the dealer seat. Yeah, because otherwise, now pushing becomes extremely unattractive unless you're this player. And you chase with a responsible 2-sided weight. And if only you didn't con, my friend. Oh, I mean, the second Oradora luckily didn't impact the game. And I like the spiciness of the con. Look, do I think it's right? Not necessarily. Do I think it's fun? Yes. Yes, it is absolutely fun. And you know what? Maybe that's all the reason to go for it. So you have a double-sided weight here. Oh, brother, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. You need a direct hit. You need Sumo Ipatsu, incredible Oradora luck. What would I have done upon making it into Tenpai? So you're counting on Riichi, Sumo Ipatsu, direct hit off of, no, then you can't get Sumo. Oh, this is tricky, folks. This is so tricky. Okay, here's something that you can do. Here's genuinely something that you can do. You can throw away 1 of circles, right? Throwing away 1 of circles, and then wait for Riichi, Pinfu, pure straight. It's a more guaranteed hand. You might think that you don't have enough time. Left Lord's already going off. I can understand the desperation, but I think you might... like, sometimes when you're desperate, you have to swing for the fences. So unfortunate, by the way. This player had incredible luck. And you know what? Mahjong is a game of luck. Weren't they the player that just ranked up into the throne room? Honestly, congratulations. Huge congratulations. I hope to join you there one day. That's gonna do it for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed the song, you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like in the comment. New videos here every day. New videos Monday through Friday. Stream highlights on Saturdays and Sundays. Hey, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We're doing early week this week, 3 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there. Link is down below in the description. I'm trying it out. It might still say 4 p.m., but we're doing early week. It's 3 p.m. You can also join us in the stream Discord and the VOD channel. Both linked down below, okay? Till next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.